I'd like to reiterate something. We are not in any position to tell people how to feel or how to heal. But the survivors of Columbine are uniquely qualified, and they wanted to pass along their advice, their guidance, and their lessons learned. One of those lessons is what to expect when going back to school. They say the first thing to do is take pride in your school and take the school back. The Columbine survivors sharing their stories all have a different perspective. The principal, students, parents, each of them experienced their tragedy differently. But in terms of getting back into their school, there was one overwhelming theme.
We didn't want tragedy to win.
Mandy Cooke and Katie Tennyson are now teachers at Columbine. They were students there 23 years ago. What did you experience when you walked back into that school for the first time?
A lot of overwhelming feelings, and no feeling is wrong. And that's the thing I think they need to know is, like, you could be totally okay one day and then a mess the next day. There's no prescribed way for how this plays out.
I also would want them to know that it's okay to be happy and smile and laugh with your friends. I think that very first day was full of emotions, and it was like, is it okay to smile? Is it okay to, like, be happy that we're back?
We felt a lot more of a level of excitement, of wanting to be there, of wanting to re-engage and basically take back over the building.
Patrick Ireland is another survivor whose escape from Columbine played out live across the country. Why is it such a big deal to take back your school?
I felt like it was a matter of being able to not let evil win. You know, show what had happened and that that good was going to prevail, that evil was not going to win.
His parents, John and Kathy, admit there were fears returning, but say being back was more important.
Be proud of your school, be proud to be a Wildcat, and, you know, go back there with vim and vigor, and, you know, start making everything the way it should be again, and do it with pride and do it with focus.
Everyone, though, cautions there will be tough times. Frank DeAngelis was the principal at Columbine High School.
When I first walked out of my office into the hallway, I relived everything I saw that day, from the gunman pointing a gun at me, from screaming kids, fire alarms going off. And I can remember walking down and going back in my office and just crying, anxiety, nauseous. And that's when I got into counseling.
In fact, DeAngelis was under pressure, some saying students should not return.
If we did not go back in that school, then the two killers won.
We loved our school, and we had so many amazing things happen, and to feel that we had ownership of that again, that it wasn't a sad place, it was our high school, and we wanted to have new memories.
Don't let this define you. This is something that you experienced, but it does not define who you are. It's big and it will shape you, but it shouldn't become everything that you are, because you still have so much more ahead of you.
Now, we spent hours talking to these Columbine survivors, and there is so much more to pass along, including the mistakes they made as parents and students.
I think a lot of parents that I had talked with after the shootings at Columbine felt that their kids had taken off, and they were congregating with each other, with the kids, because that's what they needed, and the parents felt kind of abandoned and at a loss of what to do.
As parents and students navigate helping each other, Columbine survivors share their experiences about giving space, when to push for help, and not neglecting siblings or parents. That's tomorrow morning on Local 4 News Today. Back to you.